Can we get these motherfucking snakes out the motherfucking group? Okay? I'm about to turn to Samuel Jackson on y'all ass. Have you heard of recording, Nene?
First of all, I don't think anybody recorded you, and I said that to Candy several times.
What? Chill out.
This is a serious situation. Okay, for me.
I don't want the girls to think that I just made up some bullshit. A recording is something very different than audio.
Why doesn't Nene just simply say who told her about the recording?
You know what? I'm not a snitch.
Nene, you know there is no recording. So however you want to call it, a recording, audio, bitch, you are lying. She made the entire thing up in an effort to make everyone believe that Cynthia is such a bad person.
You cannot be for real. Oh my God, you for real. No, you for real.
It's Justin Diego back with another binge-worthy video. And today, situations like these are exactly why I started this channel. This episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta was off the chain, and although our girls were acting full-blown ghetto and childish all the way in Toronto, we loved every second of it. Now, before we get into some things, like this video and slam that subscribe button right now so you're officially part of the squad and get notifications about more binge-worthy videos like this one. If you've been watching this season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, you are probably fed up with all this talk about the sleazy snake who recorded Cynthia reading her estranged handler Nene Leakes for filth. But if you watch Sunday night's episode, then you already know that this all might have been a scheme that Nene set up to come to us with the snake game.
Well, it could have been a scheme.
I join most of y'all in feeling like Bravo definitely drugged this snake gate all the way out. Y'all know I'd been on hiatus, and when I finally watched the episodes, I remember being underwhelmed by this entire thing. I never felt like it was that big of a deal, especially since Nene and Cynthia were definitely not friends.
You just tell her that it's Yovanna and get it over.
I don't owe her that. She didn't tell me anything when I needed to know. She didn't give me any warning signs. She didn't give me a heads up. So I'm not giving her a heads up. No.
In my opinion, all of my enemies have free reign to dog me out and make up all kind of sleazy stories about me and do whatever they please, because while they're running their mouths, I'm running to the bank, darling, cashing a YouTube check. And reading the comments online, I knew that I wasn't alone. But at the same time, they definitely had me low-key shook because I felt like it was so obvious that the snake had to be Jevonna, but they drug it out so long and played in our face so much, they had me thinking to myself like, oh no, it can't be Yomina because it had to be way more explosive for them to be doing all this. I had to say, last night's episode was pretty funny though, and one of the highlights was Yomanni delusionally thinking that Nene had her back and being left out to dry. And of course, I know I wasn't the only one that had to clutch my pearls when Trevonna tried to get Porsha all the way together about Dennis.
The snake is your man.
You would not talk about my motherfucking family, bitch.
With @daddy_dollar tweeting out, the look on everybody's face when Porsha was about to mollywop Yovanna across that scalp for talking about her man. Right, Porsha was not taking no disrespect. Yes, after all this time, Sunday night, Nene finally revealed to us that the snake in the group was Yovanna.
Is Yovanna the snake?
Snake is just not a nice word, okay? So I wouldn't call her a snake. Is Yovanna the one with information? Yes.
Call the police. We need to call the police.
Speaking of Black Twitter, there were a lot of people who were really upset with Nene after they felt like Nene basically made this whole thing up, or at the very least, Nene manipulated Yovanna into bringing this mess to the show in order to seek revenge on Cynthia Bailey. And judging by the way the episode went, I'm not saying that Nene Leakes is the snake, but something ain't adding up. So I have to ask, is Nene Leakes the real snake? Now, Nene fans, if you can't handle us talking about the facts, this is the part of the video where you just go ahead and close out, because we tried to protect your queen, but she's the one that really got herself into this mess in the first place. Basically, Nene Leakes admitted herself that she wanted Yovanna to speak up and let these girls know what Cynthia said behind her back. And I believe that Yovanna and Nene were being pretty desperate this season for different reasons. Yo-Yo will clearly do anything it takes for a chance to have a moment on this show, and Nene Leakes is clearly not in a good place with most of these girls, and quite frankly, Kenya already laid that out for us just a few episodes back.
She has no other choice but to seem as though she's taking accountability because she is over there on a dusty old island by herself and nobody will play with her. First it was Candy, then Tanya, and now Eva. Next must be Porsha and Cynthia because she's not coming over here.
Yes, I feel like that was definitely Nene's motive. She wanted to humiliate Cynthia and reveal that side that apparently Cynthia doesn't want us to see.
This is the 50 Cent that I know. You are just not getting to see her. That's who she is.
But you never win when you play dirty. And that's exactly why fans have already started turning. With one fan tweeting, "At the end of the day, Nene is enraged that Kenya stole Cynthia from her. She hates that Cynthia is done with her. She wanted to make Cynthia look bad with this recording crap and left her friend Yovanna out to dry." And another one of my followers took me out with this one commenting, "Sounds familiar, ... like how phony Faye did Porsha." Yeah, to a certain extent, I agree, and Nene fans are just gonna have to take this L. Nene probably consulted with Phaedra, but she clearly didn't finish her training because this all came crumbling apart right in Nene's face. Yovanna just can't handle that smoke, and that's why I lost it on Instagram last night when I saw that Yomina blocked me for nothing. Yes, if you aren't following me on the gram, you're the snake. I went off last night posting a screenshot of how it looked when I tried to check on Yomanni last night, only to find that I was blocked. Captioning the post, "Girl, ain't nobody even checking for you to be doing any blocking," with the crying face emoji and the funny face emoji. Never even mention you here for real. ... You need to block Nene for making you look like a whole clown ever since she wanted to beat you up at Marlo's event for touching her car.
Nene! Why you going? Nene!
Girl, if you hit my window, I'll you up.
Why
Don't do
you
that.
leaving?
This is not my life.
Hashtag can't sit with us, hashtag bye, hashtag sneakity snake, hashtag you played yourself, hashtag puppet master, hashtag Nene used you sis, hashtag we felt sorry for you, hashtag scram Pam, and hashtag a whole clown. And one of my followers was just as petty, commenting, "You couldn't have said it better, ... I would have removed myself from mere embarrassment with the car situation." Yeah, although she pissed me off, I did feel bad for her though that Bravo wouldn't even let her stay on the trip like those last couple of days. Like they sent our good sis home. And they were so petty that they just actually filmed her like walking out and looking so pitiful. So let's just have a moment of silence for Yomanni. Right. So anyways, how did you guys like last night's episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta? Are you happy that Snakegate is finally behind us? Or are you still expecting more to be revealed? And let me know if you guys think the situation with Nene Leakes using Yovanna was messy, or do you think that Yovanna played herself? Thank you guys so much for watching this video all the way to the end. Show me some love by liking this video and subscribe to Binge-Worthy so that you get more awesome Binge-Worthy videos like this one. And don't think that I'm gonna let you slide Kenya, Candy, and Cynthia because y'all got some nerve trying to bring this mess to the show after Tanya did all of that for y'all in Toronto. Yeah, stay tuned for that video because I've got a lot to say. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you snakes on the next one.